And then there's also reports and charts. So these are all predefined reports. That doesn't mean that they're static reports. It means that the slides that come out, most of these are in PowerPoint. The slides are predefined in the format, but the data changes every time you check a box. So this uses the same comparison I was just looking at, but I can change all of these filter functions, and then that would change the results that I get on these reports. And these are all the report clusters that are available. I think there's 13 of them. There's more than enough data here to start making some decisions. So I've already downloaded a few of these. What I didn't say already, when you click one of these links, what happens is it downloads that report to your hard drive, and then you can start working with it. So let me skip over here to one of these reports so you can get an idea of what's available in it. So this one is academic mission cost per FTE, and this is going to have FTE student and FTE employee in it. So it includes some reminders. So in case you've forgotten what you're looking at, this is for 2017. It shows what filters you use to run the report. So you know, if you look back at it tomorrow, who are these institutions I'm comparing myself to? So you can keep up with what this looks like, and you can run this report based on a number of different filters and see which ones come out like what you might expect, so you have a better idea if you have the right comparisons. Compensation and benefits per employee. So again, back to the quality question I mentioned earlier. So on instruction for my institution, we spend just above the 25th percentile. For research, it's very low. Public service, relatively low. We don't have a significant research function. So personally, I wouldn't be concerned about this. I would be more concerned about whether we're spending enough on instruction. And then this slide gives a longitudinal view of what does this look like by employee. So are we making progress or not? So you can see that we have made a little bit of progress. We've gone just slightly above the 25th percentile in the last couple of years. So we are headed in the right direction on academic mission costs per employee. And then same data, but this is sliced by student. So on a per student basis, we spend $5,300. Again, just above the 25th percentile. So likely to underspending there is what that data point indicates, and so on. So there are a number of options here to view how we spend in comparison to like institutions. And then this set of charts is similar, but this is employee counts. So this, again, is back to the quantity question rather than quality. So employees in academic mission, we're at the 25th percentile, so relatively low. Over time, what has that looked like? This 10.22 is probably a reporting error, I would guess. I wouldn't pay attention to that, but FTE students to FTE employees in the academic mission, it has been relatively steady, but declining slightly. So again, it gives you a number of data points to look at and start doing some analysis of how do we compare current year, and then over time, what trends can you see? And then one last chart I want to look at just briefly because I mentioned it earlier. So this is the institutional effectiveness report set, and these should look familiar. So this one is the retention rate compared to instruction cost, graduation rate compared to instruction cost, and so on. So it also gives what spending is on student services and institutional support. So those are the three areas that directly impact students. All right, so that's really, I think, got to all the details that I wanted to touch